Hey everyone, Dr. Meera here, and today we're talking about a life-saving device, the epinephrine auto-injector, or AAI for short. You might know it better by brand names like EpiPen or OVQ. Now, I know needles and medical stuff can be intimidating, but trust me, understanding how to use an AAI can be the difference between life and death in an allergic emergency. We're going to break down everything you need to know about AAIs, from recognizing the signs of a severe allergic reaction to administering the injection, and the crucial steps to take afterward. Whether you have allergies yourself or someone you love does, these tips are essential. Remember, knowledge is power, and in this case, it could save a life. So, let's get started. Let's talk about when to use an epinephrine auto-injector. It's designed for one thing, to treat anaphylaxis. Anaphylaxis is a severe, potentially life-threatening allergic reaction that can happen within seconds or minutes of exposure to an allergen. We're talking foods like peanuts or shellfish, insect stings, medications, latex, anything you can be severely allergic to. Now, here's the key takeaway. If you suspect anaphylaxis, use your AAI immediately. Don't wait. Every second counts in this situation. Anaphylaxis can escalate rapidly, and delaying treatment can have serious consequences. You might be thinking, what if I'm not sure if it's a mild reaction or anaphylaxis? And that's a great question. When in doubt, use it. It's always better to err on the side of caution. The risks of not using an AAI during anaphylaxis far outweigh the risks of using it unnecessarily. Think of it like this: you'd rather be safe than sorry. Having an allergic reaction is scary enough, and the last thing you want to do is hesitate when you need help the most. Your AAI is there for a reason, to buy you precious time until medical professionals arrive. Recognizing the signs of anaphylaxis quickly is crucial. Remember, this is a medical emergency, and early intervention is key. So, what should you be looking out for? First and foremost, any swelling of the face, lips, tongue, or throat. This swelling can be internal too, making it difficult to breathe or swallow. You might also hear wheezing or a whistling sound when the person breathes. Other signs include a sudden drop in blood pressure, which can cause dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting. The person might also experience a rapid heartbeat, feel weak, or become confused. In some cases, anaphylaxis can also involve skin reactions like hives, itching, or flushing. Now, remember, not everyone will experience all of these symptoms, and the severity can vary from person to person. The bottom line is, if you notice any of these signs after someone's been exposed to an allergen, don't wait. Use the AAI and call for emergency medical help immediately. You've just administered the AAI. Now what? First things first, call 999 or your local emergency number immediately. Even though you've given epinephrine, it's crucial to get professional medical help right away. Next, help the person lie down flat and elevate their legs. This helps improve blood flow to the vital organs. If they're having trouble breathing, you can allow them to sit up, but try to keep their upper body upright. It's important to reassure the person and keep them calm while you wait for the paramedics to arrive. Let them know that help is on the way and that you're there for them. And remember, even if the person starts to feel better after the epinephrine, they still need to go to the hospital. Anaphylaxis can have a delayed second phase, so it's crucial to have them monitored by medical professionals. Here's a crucial tip. always carry 2 epinephrine auto-injectors. Why 2, you ask? Well, in some cases, 1 dose of epinephrine may not be enough to completely reverse the anaphylactic reaction. Having a second dose readily available ensures that you're prepared if the symptoms return or don't improve sufficiently after the first dose. It's like having a backup plan for your backup plan. Make sure both you and the person experiencing anaphylaxis know where the AAIs are kept and how to use them. Keep them in a readily accessible place, like a purse, backpack, or glove compartment, and make sure they're not expired. Remember, epinephrine is a time-sensitive medication, so having 2 AAIs readily available can truly make all the difference in an emergency situation. It's crucial to remember that while AAIs are life-saving devices, they are not immune to defects. In rare cases, an AAI might malfunction and fail to deliver the epinephrine properly. If you suspect an AAI is defective, it's essential to report it to the appropriate authorities, such as the Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency, MHRA, in the UK, or the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, in the United States. Reporting defective devices helps ensure that any potential problems with specific batches or models are identified and addressed promptly. It also contributes to the ongoing monitoring and improvement of the safety and effectiveness of these life-saving devices. When reporting a suspected defective AAI, provide as much information as possible, including the brand name, serial number, expiration date, and a description of the problem you encountered. Your report can help prevent similar issues from occurring in the future. And there you have it, the essential steps on how to use an epinephrine auto-injector. Remember, these devices are designed for self-administration or administration by a caregiver, so don't hesitate to act quickly if you suspect anaphylaxis. Prompt action is crucial in an allergic emergency. Early recognition of symptoms, immediate administration of epinephrine, and calling for emergency medical help can significantly improve outcomes. For more detailed guidance on epinephrine auto-injectors, including specific instructions for different brands, please refer to the resources provided by the MHRA or your local health authority. Stay safe and be prepared.